welcome back. My name's Dave. This is Macaro Siding, my scale layout. First things first, I want to thank all of you who have subscribed just recently. We're over 500 subscribers, which I think is amazing, and I really do appreciate it, so thank you very much. Today we're going to take a break from working on the layout itself. I'm waiting for some materials to come in that I've ordered in order to do the roads and stuff inside the paper mill. It still isn't here, so I'm going to do a little bit of a different thing today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a kit from a company that I think is great in terms of their product. I'm going to build a showcase miniatures M2 class heavy duty hydraulic service truck, and it's going to be used in the mine. I bought these way back. I have two of them. They're different models, and I'm going to go through today. This isn't going to be. I'm not going to make this a very long one. Today I'm going to go through what I do to get prepped and ready, and set up for paint. And then next week, everything will be primed, and we can start putting things together and painting them with the airbrush. So I'm just quickly going to show you one of the vehicles that I already have made from Showcase Miniatures, and I need to be, yeah, that's where I need to be. So as you're looking at right now are the parts of the one we're going to build, but this is one. I'm just going to see if I can. One thing about Lumix cameras is they don't focus that well automatically. So this is a truck which is very similar to the one we're going to build today. And as you can see, they're quite detailed. This is a crew cab on this particular one. It comes with the wheels that you can so it will sit on the rail as many of these vehicles do when they're in operation on a railroad. So I've got this one here, which I just noticed is missing a tire. But we'll figure that out. I think I've got tires somewhere. And then I've got another one from the same company, the Showcase Miniatures. It is a, I don't know, is it better with my hand behind it or the black behind it? Anyway, you can see they come with a good variety of things. This one came, I'm not sure whether it came with all those barrels, because I did just 3D print a bunch of barrels, but it comes with all sorts of things like acetylene tube, tanks, and what's supposed to be a welder and a compressor and stuff. Now, one of the nice things is about these models is they give you an option for the crane at the back, so you can. We're going to mount it with the crane not in use. So it comes there. There is the hydraulic legs, and this is the crane here. And you can put it any way you want on here. But if you do that, then you have this set of hydraulic legs, this crane arm, and another arm on there. And they also give you a little one, just a tiny one. And I'm not sure if it goes there or whether it can go here. But anyway, that allows you to have the crane in different setups. So what I did was, this is a 3D printed truck. And then I took, and I had two of the hydraulic legs left over from one of the models, probably from these two here, and then the crane left over. So I was able to make a third model from the leftover bits of the truck model itself. So let's get started on actually doing something here. The first thing you'll need to do is to get yourself a file. And I've got a very fine file here and a slightly rougher file here. So this is the fine one. This is the slightly rougher one. You have to wash all these to get all the grease and anything that was on them off before you do anything else. And then you need to look at each individual piece and look for areas where there is flash from the molding lines. So, and you have to, of course, file that off. Now, the easiest way I found on pieces that are big enough is just to put the file down on the surface and because you want to get rid of that flash, that seam from the casting. And you want to be very gentle. There. So now this piece has been cleaned up along the back. So we've got that one done. You've got, this is what I'm holding in my hand is the rear bumper. And where it's going to be glued to where's my little pointer? Where it's going to be glued to the chassis, there's a little bump here. You can see that when I put this little chisel against it, it stops it going. So again, you want to take the time and now this is white metal. I think that's what they call it. It's very soft, so that you don't have to go with this with a lot of energy. You just have to carefully. Now I did most of this kind of work yesterday, so now I'm going to talk about what I need to be concerned about when I come to paint. And so here we have the chassis. We have the bottom of the engine, the fuel tanks, and the front axles. This rear bumper, where did I put, there's that. And we got some I'm looking inside here, and I don't think there's anything in there. No, there's not. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll go for this bottle. A little bit of glue on this paper down here. And I'll grab the activator that's sitting over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the back bumper onto the chassis beam here. So I'm just going to take a little bit of glue on a very fine and I'm going to put it in place. And I'm going to spritz this. All right. So now we have the back bumper. Sorry, I made it. With the back bumper installed. The front bumper is where it is. Oh, here it is. And the front bumper, same deal. And why am I doing this is because I know that I'm going to paint the chassis black, all of it black. And the bumpers are going to be black. The body of the vehicle is going to be Caterpillar yellow. Okay, I'm going to spritz this. Oh, that didn't work. Well, all right. Okay, well, give it a go. Put glue on there. Okay, oops. That's a little up. It shouldn't be. There we go. So now we have a chassis and two bumpers on. This is going to be black. All right. And where is that going? All right. Oh, here it is. Sorry, wasn't even on the paper. This is the rear axle with the two axles for the okay, no. And this is the bed of the back of the truck, and you need to use it to line up where this axle is going to go on the vehicle itself. But it's a little trickier than just doing that, and it took me some time yesterday to figure out exactly how this works. So the bed goes here. There's large tool compartment that goes here. And then there's is that right? Now, having done this, you now know exactly where everything has to go. There's a what looks like a generator and another kind of electrical box that goes on this platform here. So with all this in place, you have to decide, am I going to have this up here and have a gap back there, which I don't think looks pretty, or are you going to have like this and have the gap between the cab and the truck? And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the cab have a gap behind it. All of this is so I can decide where this rear axle goes. So I need to put the bed of the truck in place. And I need to put it in place against there. Turn everything upside down. Grab some glue. You don't want to glue the bed down because I want to paint it another color. I do not want it to be black. Way back when I started the mine, I was looking for caterpillar yellow, which is very hard to find actually. Okay, so now with the axle in my hand, I've got to figure out which way is which. It doesn't really matter, but so now I can take this off here, and I have a full bed that's going to be black. All right. So now I can paint this storage unit. Let me just go through this. I can paint this storage unit. These under the chassis toolboxes, its color. I will be able to paint the generator and whatever that other thing is, I'm not sure. I'll be able to paint those black because that's what they'll be. The crane itself is going to be black. This is the seat that goes inside. That'll be black. I can glue this in place. I can place the hydraulic legs onto the chassis. Onto the chassis, there we go. So that's black. So right now we got these items here all black. This caterpillar yellow, this caterpillar yellow, this caterpillar yellow. Tires, of course, will be black with the caterpillar yellow hubs, and then the cab itself will be painted. Kit also comes with a piece, a blown or vacuum formed piece of plastic that has the shape of the windshield that you can put in place. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in place or not. I don't think I've put it in place. Oh, I haven't put it in place on the other ones. I might try I've got a glue, I believe it's called Crystal Clear. No, sorry, glue and glaze. Make crystal clear windows, and I'm going to use that to do the windows and build it up slowly. So as I said, now what do I need to do? I need to paint the black items. And I need to paint the Caterpillar ones. So what we'll do next week is all of these are going to get primed first. And then we're going to have to let the primer dry and give everything a light sand. And then we can actually physically start painting them with the airbrush right here. And we'll do since I've got multiple airbrushes, I can probably do the whole thing in one go, in one video. So that's it for today. No, you didn't see much, but the important thing is to, when you have the kit, get everything and put it together. Okay, so that goes there. This goes here. Sorry. This goes here. The cab goes on there. And that is the truck itself. So we'll just go over to 7. So you can see that the how all of that sets up along the chassis. Like I say, these parts will be Caterpillar yellow, and the rest of everything will be black. Now, where did I put that? Okay. So if you're looking to find Caterpillar yellow, it's difficult. You can actually buy the yellow spray can from Cat that you would use on your machinery to paint over scratches and marks and stuff. But I found from Mission Models a paint designed for airbrush, to be used with an airbrush, and it is MMP 125. So I'll put it down here. Okay. Can never follow where the camera is when you're looking at it. It's kind of funny. New construction yellow, 1990 to the present. So this is the yellow that is used on most Caterpillar and John Deere and Case and all these other companies. These large construction companies, makers of large construction vehicles, tend to paint their machinery with. I'm just going to walk over and grab. I've got a model that's painted with it. It isn't finished painting, but it's close. So I'm just going to put this down here. This will give you a size of. Okay, this is a Caterpillar water truck for spraying water and on roads to keep the dust down, and it is painted in that yellow. There we go. And I still have to paint the tires. I'm going to talk about that next week too. I might as well keep this over here now, and we'll talk about tires when we come to paint. So here we go. I'm going to. There's no point in showing me spray paint. I mean, you know what spraying paint looks like. So I'm going to set up everything here so that I can prime it, and then next week we will paint everything and finish it off. So I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for watching. Again, I really appreciate the people who've subscribed in the last few days. There's been quite a rush on it, and many people have commented on the last video, which was using grout for terrain cover, and it seems to have been a reasonable hit. So I want to thank you again for subscribing, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Liking helps the channel, and subscribing helps the channel. Subscribing is free. Ring the bell and you'll get a notification of when I send out the next video, which is usually on a Thursday. And as always, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and remember, it's your railroad and you can build it any way you want.